Welcome to the Sarah Scoop channel. West Side Story, the critically acclaimed musical, will be getting a revival on the big screen soon. The original 1961 film and the 1957 stage musical are inspired by Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. It involves two feuding New York City street gangs and two star-crossed lovers who are caught in the middle of it. Here are the top 10 things you need to know about the remake of West Side Story before it hits theaters later this year. Number 10. Broadway coaches and choreographers. The film will include the help of theater workers like vocal coach Janine Tezery and choreographer Justin Peck. Be prepared to be blown away by the many skilled singers and dancers in this remake of West Side Story. Number 9. Rising star Rachel Zegler as Maria. The movie will also bring some new faces to the screen, such as Rachel Zegler, who will play Maria. It will be her first film appearance, and what a first gig to get! However, Zegler is not new to the role of Maria. She played Maria at the Bergen Performing Arts Center, giving her the experience to star in the remake. Number 8. Ariana DeBose and Brian Darcy James also star in the film. Ariana DeBose from Broadway's Hamilton will appear in the film, playing Anita. Another Broadway actor that will star in the movie is Brian Darcy James. He will play Officer Krupke, who inspires the famous song in the musical G. Officer Krupke. His theater credits include Something's Rotten, Shrek the Musical, and Hamilton. Number 7. Newsies alumni join the Jets and the Sharks. The cast has some familiar faces amongst fans of Broadway's Newsies. Mike Feist from Newsies and Dear Evan Hansen will play Riff, the leader of the Jets. There are also other Newsies in the cast, including Jacob Guzman as a shark and Ben Cook as a jet named Mouthpiece. It seems like many of these actors are fond of dancing in the streets of New York, doing pirouettes and fighting their opponents through dance. I, for one, am here for it. Number 6. It will explore past and present racial prejudice. The original West Side Story highlights the struggles of Puerto Ricans migrating to New York in the 50s, trying to make a life for themselves in the face of racism in America. Spielberg hopes to explore this theme more in depth, bringing racial prejudices to the forefront of the remake. While the story is old, the social issues it deals with are still present in America, making West Side Story relevant to audiences today. Number 5. It will have the same music from the original soundtrack. The musical numbers from the original will also be present in the remake and will be sung by the new cast. The soundtrack, composed by Leonard Bernstein with lyrics by Stephen Sondheim, is iconic and has been beloved for many years. We're glad to hear that all the songs we love from the original will be heard again in this version. Number 4. It's coming to theaters this December. Spielberg's West Side Story is expected to release on December 18th, 2020. It will be a great movie to see during the holiday season with your family. Number 3. Rita Moreno will appear. Rita Moreno, who played Anita in the original film, plays Valentina in the remake. Valentina is a version of the character Doc, who was the owner of the drugstore in the original movie. Will Valentina help Tony hide from the sharks as Doc did? Will she be able to save him from his tragic fate when Doc couldn't? I'm excited to find out. Number 2. Ansel Elgort stars as Tony. We got a taste of Ansel Elgort's amazing singing voice when he sang Easy on The Late Late Show with James Corden in 2017. Now we get to hear him sing as Tony, which is one of the most famous musical roles of all time. I'm prepared to swoon when he sings Maria on the big screen. Number 1. It's directed by Steven Spielberg. Steven Spielberg expressed interest in directing a remake of West Side Story in 2014, and now it's finally happening. Spielberg has won 5 Oscars for directing, so with him heading the project, critics and fans alike anticipate the new version of the 1961 film. Thank you for watching the top 10 things to know about the West Side Story remake. Make sure to like and subscribe. Tell us in the comments if you plan to see the movie and what movies you want to know more about next. For more on the scoop on your favorite things, head over to sarahscoop.com.